Management of this television station advises this program is intended for real ham operators only. It contains strong tube glow, high voltage, and uncompromising realism. If your shack has more waterfall displays than dials, this broadcast may cause discomfort. If your radio doesn't glow, are you even a ham? This is the Drake B line, the R-4B receiver, the T-4XB transmitter, and the station that still makes the SDR crowd cry into their menus. Flex radio owners think they've got something to flex about. But when these twins light up, it's not a flex, it's an air raid warning. We're not here to reminisce, we're here to remind you what running a real station feels like. Because when these twins light up, you don't just get on the air, you take over the band. These aren't radios you have to baby. They were built to run every night for decades. Turn them on, warm up, tune up, and you're live. You can still find a pair today. Clean the controls, maybe recap the power supply, and do a quick alignment, and they're good to go for another 50 years. As long as golden screwdrivers weren't involved. In my case, I was very lucky and fortunate to buy this station from a Drake expert, who did all the hard work. And when they're sitting side by side on the desk, they don't just look good, they look like they mean business. By the time the B-line hit the market, R.L. Drake was a ham radio powerhouse. Drake earned its reputation through engineering excellence, craftsmanship, and reliability. These weren't flaky Heath kits that needed 3 nights of troubleshooting before you even got audio. And unlike Collins or Hallicrafters, Drake was affordable. You didn't have to mortgage the house to get Collins-level performance. In fact, the R-4B and T-4XB routinely outperformed almost everything else in their price range. They had better stability, better selectivity, and better ergonomics. And they had the unmistakable Drake sound. Back then, engineers called the shots, with no corporate bean counters in sight. Drake built what hams actually wanted, and it shows. This wasn't boutique gear. This was the gear you used when you were serious about running a station. Under the hood, the T-4XB is running 2 6JB6 finals, loafing along at 150 watts PEP. That's 150 watts of honest tube power, not whatever your SDR claims before the software clamps it back. The R-4B doesn't use crystal filters, it uses tuned LC networks that let the signal breathe and give you that classic Drake sound. No DSP voodoo, no phase noise artifacts, just clean analog front end and stability that locks you right on frequency. No software menus, just peak the drive and dip the plate, load and go. This is how real operating feels. You don't click and forget, you ride the controls. You make small adjustments, and you feel every step through your fingers, just like driving a manual car, which is also becoming a lost art. R-4B audio is smooth and clean, a bit wider than a Collins, but just as crisp. And the Shaw 450 ties it all together. That punchy mid-range slices through pile-ups without sounding harsh. Then you hit the AL82, and suddenly the whole band steps aside like you just walked into a bar fight. This isn't, please copy. This is get in line. While the SDR crowd is still scrolling through menus looking for the RF gain, you've already worked the DX and bought yourself a drink. If your rig doesn't glow, are you even trying? Real radios have finals you can burn your fingers on. Real radios make you part of the process, not a passenger staring at a waterfall. This isn't plug and play. This is tubes and clean power without software covering up mediocre design. Drake gave you the tools, so you pick the frequency you want and make it yours. Because a signal like this isn't just heard, it's felt. BK3 United Sugar Alpha to also check in.
You're on the list, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Yep, okay, right, okay. VK5 Lima Alpha in the group, VK7ALB. All good, and g'day Ian, and g'day Andrew, and g'day everybody. It's still pretty busy, we're still lambing. I spend most of my day, I go down and check them 4 or 5 times a day. They're pretty good. They're not, this is about their 4th time they've lambed, so they're pretty experienced, but occasionally you get one that's a bit, needs a warm hand of help. But quite nice, lush food. There's plenty of food at the moment. We've had the rains and all that super I put down in July. Certainly starting to bring some of the spring grasses in, which is good. And I noticed there's some clover as well. But radio-wise, all I've been doing is looking for where I put my tolerates, and I can't find them. But I'm not going to buy any because I know what'll happen. I'll find them. I'm pretty sure I've got a box of them, but I don't know where they are. Anyway, and a power meter, yeah. Well, there's a bloke called VK5JST. He does a very nice kit. I've got 2 of them. I mounted one on the bench here, and I've got one mounted in the linear that I'm building. Anyway, Jimmy, that Icom your 5.9, with very good audio, with no boost, so well done. Anyway, I should be here the next one. If I'm not, I've gone inside. My son has arrived home with, and we'll have something to eat. He's running a bit, so he runs a bit late. Gets home between 8 and 8:30, and he usually messages me. So, signals are really good. I've got a very low noise floor here on the farm, and and I think if I hadn't said I'm on the FT101, VK5 Lima Alpha. I've got to watch what I'm saying. Lima Alpha. I nearly did it again. VK7ALB. Yeah, Roger there, buddy. Thanks so much for calling in, mate. The 101 sounding fabulous, and your 5.9, no problems at all. Good on Mr. JST/TR's kit there. Yep, he's on the bench and ready to be built now. But I have a very good purpose for it. That's for sure. Thanks again, VK3 MBW. Go ahead there, Barry. Yeah, very good. Good evening to you over there, Andy. Lovely copy from you at the moment. You're about 15 over. Good evening to all stations. All good over this way. A little bit of noise at the moment, but not too bad. It's mainly probably about S9. So I'm not sure where it's coming from, Andy, but it started out a bit noisier than that before. A good day here in Geelong today, 16 degrees and currently 14. We had a good shower of rain yesterday, but nothing today, so quite a pleasant day. Done nothing on radio. I didn't hear a thing today. I turned the radio on about 2 o'clock. Didn't hear a thing anywhere. Sheriff Shepparton, good evening to you, gentlemen. Very, very nice signals from all of you tonight. Really good. And there's quite a few stations with 15 over, and you're one of them. Andy, and next one is Jeffrey JB, and Ian CIB, and Barry, of course, MBW. Neville, the MT was plus 10, Peter ALD plus 10, and the rest of the stations pretty much 59. So great signals here in Shepparton. And thanks for running the net, Andy, and today we've had pretty good day in Shep. Just mostly sunny. I think barometer goes up the pressure, so we're going to have some good weather, but still cool. But where the sun is, it's quite nice and warm. Tonight I'm running a Kenwood TSA 30S, just a barefoot, and haven't used it for a while, but it's still working quite okay, I think. And last time I think it was 520. So Andy, with this I'll pass it on to you, and I hope everyone's well and enjoying the old radio. Pretty good group tonight, quite a few stations. Over to you, Andy. VK5LA in a group, VK3TJS. Yeah, VK3TJS, VK5LA, terrific signal, Jack, 5.9 plus about 5 dB. And just sorry, I missed what the radio was. What was the radio tonight? Okay, the radio is Kenwood TS830S, over. Roger, mate. It sounds like you've got a few to choose from there, and CSA 30S is sounding great. Thanks again, and we'll talk to you next round. Round here there, Ray, VK5BRT on K-line, VK5LA.
VK5
USA, VK5LA. What's the magnificent radio on tonight, mate? Over.
Very good evening to you there, Andy, VK5LA in the group from VK3 United Sugar Alpha. Andy, tonight it is the Drake twins, the B-line twins there, Andy. You might have heard this set up a few weeks ago when I last had it on there, Andy. So for your information, it's the T-4XB transmitter, the R-4B receiver, running a Shaw 450 Series 2 microphone and going into the Ameritron AL82 amplifier, just driving very, very gently and loafing along at the legal limit tonight. They're handy. So, yeah, very enjoyable station to use this one. I'm not actually too sure if it's late 1960s or early 1970s. I think the setup was made in about 1971, 72 or thereabouts. If anybody's really interested in this setup, in really amazing condition as well. Even the copper on the inside of the radios there on the chassis. This all looks completely brand new. They're handy. Fantastic signals all around from all the group tonight as well. Got some big signals out there, 20 to 30 dB over 9. And the weaker stations I'm hearing quite easily as well by resolving with the RF gain control and using the excellent filters on the R-4B receiver as well. So there we go. And Andy, thanks so much for liking and endorsing some of the videos I've shared there as well. So there's going to be plenty more where that came from as well there, Andy, to put the cat among the pigeons. And yeah, just a bit of tongue-in-cheek, I guess, to not be taken too seriously, but some do. But as they do in the online universe there, Andy, they drive the viewers, and more people that want to see the gear sees them, which is what I like there, mate. VK5 LA in a group from VK3 USA.
Yeah, Roger there, Handy, no problems at all. Yeah, I really love the video about the AL82 that you did. You speak the truth in that one, that's for sure. Great stuff, indeed. Randy, you Daryl, VK5JS, VK5LA. QRZ, please. Victor India 8, Papa Oscar Lima.
Victor Kilo 3, United Sugar Alpha.
Okay, I've got VK3 USA, and there were quite a few others in there as well. VK3 USA. G'day to you there, Andrew. 59 plus, 59 plus.
Yeah, very good evening to you there, Paul. Victor India 8, Papa Oscar Lima, operating under the special event call sign from VK3 United Sugar Alpha. 59 plus 15 there, Paul, peaking 20 dB over 9 there as well, mate. So a beautiful signal there from the portable activation. Great to hear you commemorating the work of the police once again there, Paul. VI8 POL from VK3 USA, over.
Yeah, what a thumping signal you've got, Andrew. You're about 25 over, and occasionally you're hitting 30 over. Just an amazing signal, Andrew. Congratulations, mate. I presume, are you on the Collins tonight?
Close there, Paul. Very, very close. I'm on Drake. I'm on the Drake twins tonight there, Paul. T-4XB transmitter, R-4B receiver, driving it with an Ameritron AL82 amplifier, or should I say driving the Ameritron AL82 amplifier and the Shaw 450 microphone there, Paul. So, yeah, very, very beautiful twins as well, in great condition there, Paul, over.
Sounding fantastic, Andrew. I had quite a long chat here with the USA guy on 10 metres the other day about Drake and Collins and boat anchors and stuff. He's just an amazing fellow. I've just forgotten his call sign now, but anyway, he was on a Collins, and he absolutely sounded magnificent. All right, mate. I'll better pick up. I think there was another couple of stations in there. I think there's a bit of DX on the frequency here as well, but. All the very best, Andrew. Thanks so much for calling in. 73.
Yeah, 100% there, Paul. If you enjoyed the pile-up, and great that you got to work another station running fine Collins equipment as well. So, yeah, the word is obviously spreading once again. VI8 POL 73 is from VK3 USA. Cheers, mate.
All the very best, Andrew. QRZ, Victor India 8, Papa Oscar Lima. VK3 Uniform Alpha Oscar. Rightio, there's a VK5 in there. Just stand by the VK5, I'll get you next. VK3UAO, can't mistake that voice and the signal there, Stuart. How are you, mate? You're 59 plus, QSL.
Good evening, Paul. Thanks for the 5 and 9 plus. You are 5 and 9 plus also. Very happy to get you in the log on this call. I've noticed you've been putting up some updates that you've been using it, and I haven't managed to snag yet, but tonight's the night, so all very good there. Paul, back to you.
Yeah, good on you, mate. Thanks so much, Stuart. Well, if I'm feeling A-OK tomorrow morning I'm going to zip out and activate a little park over at Craters. And right alongside of the park is a memorial site for 3 police that were killed in a bushfire here back in 1951. So that's the plan tomorrow morning, Stuart. So hopefully I might get you in the log from there if you're around. Go ahead.
Yeah, that sounds good. I should be around tomorrow, so I'll keep an ear out for you. Anyway, I won't hold it. I'll let you catch up with that other station there, but good to get you in the log, and thanks for that.